closed down after 15 teachers tested positive for COVID-19. Mombasa County Commissioner Gilbert Kitiyo says 4 teachers from the Star of the Sea High School and another 11 from Tononoka High School tested positive, making it mandatory for the 2 institutions to remain closed for 2 weeks. This happened as thousands of grade 4 and class 8 learners began their nationwide KNEC assessment tests.
Just 4 days after partial reopening following a long closure occasioned by COVID-19 pandemic, Star of the Sea and Tononoka High Schools have been shut down once again after teachers in the 2 schools tested positive for COVID-19. At Star of the Sea High School, a senior teacher and 3 others returned positive results for coronavirus tests, while Tononoka High School returned 11 positive cases for teachers who had been tested for COVID-19. But as Mombasa was experiencing what would be a second threat and disruption of learning, thousands of grade 4 and class 8 learners across the country began their day 1 of KNEC assessments. At Tasia School in Nairobi, 90 grade 4 learners were taken through their first assessments in English activities, which focused on listening, speaking and reading aloud.
We calculated, for example, if you have 90 learners, each taking 10 minutes, that is 900. Then divided by the number of learners, you'll take around 12 hours or more than to complete the paper. So what we have done, we have created more rooms, and the assessment teachers, we have included others so that we can finish before the day ends.
Another 22 class 8 learners at the school had their first day of assessment in mathematics and English language.
They have been away for over 7 months, and we really want to know their strengths, and we also want to know their weaknesses. And having a standard paper from KNEC to help us undertake that exercise is a very good thing, because the format the paper is set is the same format that they will use in the final paper. So this will just give us the direction to take the areas that the teacher will revise, and the areas that the teacher need not to put emphasis on.
At Uhuru Gardens Primary, a public school in Lang'ata, Nairobi, 6th to 8th grade 4 learners had their first assessments, just as the 83 class 8 learners did.
Our grade 4, we have put them in 4 rooms, and we have given them the class teachers. Then the other teachers who teach the lower primary are also assisting in this grade 4. For standard 8, we also have, normally we usually have 2 classrooms, but now we have put them in 6 rooms.
Except that the exams have been set by the Kenya National Examination Council, the administration, marking and scoring of the learners will be school-based.
This is just an assessment. We want to know how far the effect of the COVID-19 has. So it's just an assessment. They should take it just as that.
Assessments for grades 1, 2 and 3 and standards 5 to 7 will be done once the rest of the learners resume classes. The government plans to use what happens in this first week to decide the way forward. Meanwhile, should nothing change, the rest of the learners are expected to start reporting back to school between October 26th and November 2nd. Shadrach Meti, KTN News.
Now, the KNEC multidisciplinary team of surgeons and other specialists